All right, so really we've got two problems. One, the AC pressure is low, and I think that's mainly due to that service valve, the Schrader valve in there is leaking. The second problem that I found is that it's not cycling either. So whenever that pressure, low side pressure gets that low, it should be excessively cycling, and it's not. We took the filter out inside the cab, and I can tell the evaporator is plugged with dirt. And I think we probably have an issue with the evaporator temperature sensor. That's what's telling the AC compressor to kick on and off. Whenever that evaporator gets to 32 degrees, it'll cycle the compressor. So we got that filter out. You can see the evaporator, then you see that little sensing probe. That is the evaporator temperature sensor. All right, so we got some parts ordered. We're gonna need the refrigerant valves to go into the service fittings, evaporator temperature switch. They updated the switch to where you have to put in a different little wiring harness, little jumper harness deal. And then I was looking at the pressure sensors too. They updated those. They no longer use a high pressure and a low pressure switch. You actually just unplug the high pressure switch and then you plug a jumper harness into that connector, and then you put a dual range pressure switch in where the low pressure switch goes. So we want to update all that, and I'm going to bring a recovery unit. We'll suck the refrigerant down, replace the valves, replace everything on that HVAC module we need to, get it charged up, and then run it, and then it should cycle and work. But we are going to have to take the back cab panel and the wall out where all the controllers mount on the back. We got to take that wall back in order to get to those pressure sensors. So that's probably going to be a lot of fun. And I think the Milwaukee new handheld back's going to get a workout on that job, don't you think, 12 gauge?
Oh, most definitely.
So now we're going to go back to the shop.